Hello YouTube, Cube Hamster here with a new video. In this video I want to show you my improved version of the multi-floor elevator which I made earlier. First of all, it's bigger, and second of all the wiring is less of a mess. You got a lot better vertical logic going on here. And the timing on this elevator was a bit meh, and on this one it's close to perfect. It's still a bit I'm still a bit disappointed by it, and I'll tell you the reason why. Even though it's like close to perfect, it was incredibly tedious on making every single piston retract at the exact right moment. And the thing is that in order to make this work, basically every time you build the elevator you have to sort of manually go through all the timings to make it tick. And yeah, that sort of pisses me off a bit, because that means that I mean, I can show you guys how it works, but I could give a tutorial for an elevator that's this height, the one I built now, but I can't give a tutorial for an elevator that's any height you want. And yeah, that's sort of a letdown for me. And I don't know, maybe if someone sees this, he comes up with like a brilliant idea in order to make it so that you don't have to manually set all the timings every time you do something like this. But for now, like for the last, I don't know, 1.5 hours, I've been just, it was already working, but the timings were not, were not correctly. So on the way down, these pistons would first go up a bit and then down, etc., stuff like that. And yeah, that's why I have, like, you see delay lines running here, and I've got delay lines running here, and I've got a massive delay line running down here, which is all just to ensure that all the signals arrive at the exact moment. Also delay lines running down here. And yeah, it's a letdown if you ask me. I mean, this is an awesome elevator. I think this is the first time that Browse of Steel's elevator has been made multi-floor. But yeah, I'm gonna upload the world file, and you could obviously just copy paste this, and you'd probably have to change the position of all the pistons, because those still get messed up every time you copy paste pistons. But besides that, it's, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I should be proud, because it's yeah. I mean, it's never been done before and all, but I feel like it feels like sort of a letdown towards you guys, seeing as I can explain how it works, but I mean, if you're gonna customize this, there's no way I can tell you exactly what delay shift to go where. It's been more of a trial and error for me than it's been an exact science. How it works though, there's 3 additional features which allow this thing to go multi-floor. Actually 4, sorry. On the upward circuit, the blue line, there's a piston which can be retracted, and when it's retracts, it sort of cuts the power. So when the signal's traveling up, if I'd remove this block, obviously now it's still working, because that's the way the upward signal is designed. But if this were to be removed while there's no signal in there and it would go up, then obviously it would stop there. This piston is meant so that when you're at the 2nd floor, let me just call it, this piston is to control this piston down here. So now if this weren't here, this piston would get power, and that would sort of make it so you'd be standing like this, which would be weird. But yeah, I had to time it a bit, and now it retracts exactly at the right moment. Now on the other side, we have a similar system, and every time you press a button, it sort of alternates between these being extended or being retracted. And the way that works is down here we've got an RS NOR latch going on, and the pink line that you see, the pink line sets it like this, which allows the pistons to extend, while the white line, which you also see over here, does the opposite. So it powers this part of the RS NOR latch, and when that happens, this piston extends. And now there's the last feature, which is this block down here, and it's connected to this circuit. But what it does is on the way down, so when the pistons are retracting, so there will basically be a small interval of which the pistons are retracting. But when it goes down and it reaches down here, you see this torch is now lit up, which means that this block is gonna get power no matter what. Even if I were to remove this one, which would retract that piston and retract that piston, this one still gets power because of the torch. Now, if my orange RS NOR latch down here would be set different, so let me just do that. Now this torch is off, so it's not affecting the redstone down there. So that means the downward signal can just go all the way down, retracting the entire elevator all the way to the bottom. And now it's a bit messed up because I've been messing with the wiring. No problem though, easily fixed. Just press one button, it should sort itself out again. But yeah, that's sort of the mechanics behind it. All the middle buttons are hooked up to the white circuit. All the down buttons are hooked up to the orange circuit, and all the up signals, which is the green buttons, those are all hooked up to the orange circuit as well. And it sort of alternates because we've got like the brown circuit, which leads into the downward system, and we have the red circuit which leads into the blue upward circuit. And it sort of depends on which floor, what button, on what the green, white and pink circuits get into. Because obviously if I were at the middle and I would press the call lift button, if the elevator was down, I'd need to send a signal into the red one, into the red circuit, which will cause the elevator to go up. But at the same time, when I press the call lift button and it's at the third floor, I'd have to press this button, which will send a signal into the brown circuit, which will then cause the elevator to go into this circuit. So yeah, it's all a bit complicated, but to me that's not really the issue why I'm sort of hesitant to make a tutorial for this, but it's the timing. It's just, that's the pain, seriously. I didn't even bother with counting how many ticks it takes. I would just look at the elevator and be like, no, this signal would have would need a couple ticks extra. This one needs a couple ticks more and stuff like that. And if you're very comfortable with doing that, I'd sort of recommend this setup. But yeah, if you're not very familiar with redstone repeaters and timings and stuff, then yeah, I don't know. You could just make it 2-floor with my old elevator tutorial, or you could see it as a challenge and try and do it anyway. But yeah, 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 sorry. I'm sort of sorry if I let anyone down, but it if you guys really want me to, I could still do a tutorial, but I yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna wait on sort of you guys' response. I hope you're cool with it. That me not doing a tutorial on this. But if you guys really insist on me, then obviously for you guys, I'd get into the incredibly tedious work of yeah, showing how this is done. Anyways, in the description I'll upload the world file. I already have ideas for my next project. Sort of seriously, I went to bed last night and until like it's sort of a signal that you're playing too much Minecraft or something. But like I was in bed at 12 o'clock, and I think I went to sleep at like 3 o'clock because I was just thinking about my new idea, sort of already building it inside my head. Yeah, it sounds weird, but yeah, sort of how it went with this elevator as well. Sort of build it in my head and then build it in the game. Uh, sounds like I have issues. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, let me know what you guys think. What I should do? Should just leave this, or should I get into depth on this? Um, yeah. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed already, please do. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.